Hello everyone, welcome back to computer class. Now today we will learn about MS Paint. As you see on my screen, I have opened MS Paint already and drawn a tree. It is it is for you to give you some example of tools. Now, first of all, I want to make you remind that MS Paint is a program software which we use to create shapes and drawings. To draw shapes and figures, you can use different tools like line tool, curve, polygon tool, star tool, pencil, brush, and many other things. First of all, how to open MS Paint. First we go on start button, then all programs option, then accessories, and then click on the paint option. When you click on the paint option, the screen will open like this. At the top of the paint window there is a name of the paint file. As I am rotating my mouse here, this is a name of your file, but it is entitled because I haven't saved it yet. So when I want to save it, I will give it a name. Then there is a quick access toolbar in at the left side, upper left side. This is a quick access toolbar which we use to access some common tools quickly like save, undo, redo options. And below that there is a paint button, that is a main toolbar which access the main toolbar. Like I have here a file button. It has main menu options of the MS Paint. Then we have another two tabs, that is home and view. This is home tab and this is view tab. Most of the options we have in the home tab like selection tool, resize, rotate, tools of pencil, fill with color, text tool, eraser, quick pickup, magnifier, brushes, and shapes tool, outline tool, size, color. Color tool, like always it is in black. By default it is black, but when we choose it another color, that color comes in this color 1. And if I choose color 2, that is the background color, like I choose pink color. Now when I erase something, like I want to erase this part of the tree, and when I erase it, it becomes pink. Why? Because my background color is pink. So I make it white, that when I erase, my background will also keeps white in color. Now if I want to change the color 1, first I have to select the color 1 again, because our drawings always go with the color 1. Then we have options. The color 1 is called a foreground color or active color, and color 2 box is a background color. Now tools in paint, like pencil tool. If I want to draw some freehand drawings, I will use pencil tool. If I use eraser I can use eraser to erase the shapes which I have drawn mistakenly. Then brush tool is used to draw your diagrams with brushes of different types. Then you have a text tool by which you can write text. Yeah, you can select a color first to write your text in that color. Like I have choose the red color by clicking on it and write here. Now you see I have written a happy here, and that is in a red color. Line tool is used. Then go on home tab and you line. I selected line tool. Line tool is used to draw straight lines, and if I want to make it size thin or thick, I will choose the size option, and from here I will choose the thin size. Then we have a rectangle tool. Normal rectangle have 4 sides, and rounded rectangle. You see there is a difference between rectangle and rounded rectangle. Rounded rectangle have rounded corners. And oval tool is used to draw oval shape or circles. Then we have polygon tool. Polygon tool is used to draw shapes with many sides. But I will not draw a line again and again. I just put one line and click on another side. To close the shape, I click here. So this is a triangle. Now curve tool is used to draw the curves. Like I want to make a smiley, so I draw a line here and select the part and click on that part I want to curve it. Then click again, and this is your curve tool. Then using selection option, select tool. Select tool is used to for various options, like if I want to resize, rotate or move our picture from one place to another, we have to select that shape first. So first click on the select option. There are so many selection options given here in this tool, but I am using the rectangular selection. So rectangular selection, I want to move this rounded rectangle to the another side. So I select it and click on the box of dashed line border line and move this picture to any side you want to place. Like I want to move this tree to another side. So first click on the select option, then choose select this tree and move it from this side to another side. Okay. Now there are some more options like resize and skew. If I want to resize this tree from this size to a bigger one, so I first select, it is already selected, so I go to resize button and here the size in the percentage. So I click in this box opposite of horizontal and write it here 200. Automatically vertical size also resized. Then click on the OK button. You see the tree gets bigger in the size. Then we have skew option. Skew option means if we want to move our image horizontally or vertically, our picture appears slanted then. Again click on the resize option. There is a skew option also available. Then I write here to what amount of picture I want to skew. So I write here 50 and vertically 20. Then click on the OK button. You see the tree gets slanted. I have done undo option from here. And for redo option is used to do the last action again like this, and undo option is used to cancel the command. Now I want to flip and rotate my image. Like I want to flip this triangle. So I first select the triangle and go to rotate option. Then click on flip vertical. You see the changes? And if I click on it again, flip horizontal. Now see, if I want to rotate it left 90°. See, there are so many changes on that triangle shape. This is used to rotate and flip your image. Now zoom in, zoom out. Zoom in means to resize your image screen of the paint window, like it is in the view tab. Like click on the zoom in, your screen get bigger than the previous, and if you click on the zoom out, the screen becomes back to its original position. Then we have a copy and paste option, that also in the home tab. If I want to copy this image of tree to another place also, then I have to first select the image, then click on copy option. Copy option means to make another tree on a same drawing. So click on copy, and when you click on the copy, paste option get highlights. So click on the paste. You see when you move this tree, there is another copy of a tree. And if you want to move that tree from that direction to the another position, like I have placed it in the right position, but I don't want to make it here, so I select the picture first, then select this part which I want to move, then click on the cut option. You see my tree get disappear, and it comes on that place where I paste it. Now it is here, and I place it on this position. Now you see in copy option, when I use the copy option, the tree gets the original tree is also on the same position, and another copy also on the same on another side. But when I cut it from the original position, it disappeared from that position and placed it on the another side. Then we have a crop option. Crop image is used to make the part of image visible which you want to keep on your drawing. Like I want to keep the part of it, upper part of the tree. So I first select the image which I want to crop. Like I want only half part of the tree to be visible on my drawing. So I select only that part. Now click on the crop option, and you see my drawing have only this half tree without circles, ovals, lines which I have made on that uh, drawing. Now if I want to save this picture as a new drawing, so first click on the file option, then click on the save option. It will open the pictures folder automatically where it goes to save. So it's a wizard where I will write my painting name. There is a tree image already, so I give it a name, half tree. I can use it another time also. So click on save option. You can save to another page also by selecting here like desktop, documents, or but automatically it goes to the pictures option. So click on the save. Now you see the difference in the title bar. The untitled name gets the name half tree. Now my painting name is half tree. This is all about in this chapter. I hope you enjoyed and learned. Thank you.